All right, so I want to answer this post from Jesse that says, understanding the fingertip connection. It saves lives. Unfortunately, I had injured my wrist a couple of weeks ago, 5 weeks to be exact. And instead of relaxing and letting it heal like a normal person, I still went about my day to kind of walk it off. I ended up going to a social where I went to do crossbody lead into men's right turn. And while he was still connected, he thinks the follower panicked. She ended up gripping his two fingers tightly and he ended up completely twisting his already hurt wrist. She seen that I hurt my wrist, but I told her it's not her fault and she was okay. I continued to dance until the song was over. But ever since that incident, I've been showing follows how to stay connected using just their fingertips. My wrist is currently at 90%, and I already feel this technique totally helps save lives. Well, that's a bit of a stretch. Okay, so I want to talk about why the fingertip connection is important. And what do we mean by fingertip connection? So when we're dancing in partner work, a lot of the times we see teachers teach different styles. The one we like to teach, and I see a lot of the most known teachers also teach, is a grip that isn't really a grip. Because a grip, think about it, the word grips mean you're grabbing something, right? And a grip means you're kind of locked into something as well, that you can connect or grab it in a way that it's not going to be able to let go. And when we're dancing, we don't want to do that because we have a lot of rotations happening as we go through our partner work. So what we like to teach is just to use contact connection to be able to connect with your partner. So it doesn't matter. Let's say this is the follower's hand, this is the leader's hand. We will just connect here. We prefer to connect just with one finger. It means that the leader will do a little bit more tension with the middle finger, not all of the fingers, but still keeping a little bit of contact with the entire part of your hand. We don't want to grip or hook. Why? Because then if either the leader or follower needs to rotate their hand in a certain way to complete a move, it's very possible that you're going to injure somebody else. Not only that, you are doing a lot of tension in your hands and fingers, so that can make either the leader or follower feel a lot more heavier. So what we found is the best way to connect with your partner is just through contact. And the best part is through your fingertips, because the more back that you are in the hand, the easier it's going to be to rotate your hand. The deeper you are inside, look, you have to go through the follower's fingers to be able to rotate from one side to the other, right? That's why just connecting at the fingertip level is super important. So it's going to help you prevent injuries, but also it's going to make your partner work feel a lot more smoother, easier, and softer. Also, think about it this way. Our brains, when we're dancing, it's not like they have unlimited energy. So the more tension that you are using in a lot of the parts of your body, the harder it's going to be to able to relax and dance and apply the correct tension in certain parts that actually require tension. So for example, our core, our lats, our shoulders pressed down, our feet in the front part of the balls of the feet, they also require sometimes to be able to use tension. So if we're applying tension in the fingers, in the hands, in the arms, in the elbows, shoulders, it's going to affect a lot the way that we're able to connect in our partner we're dancing. And this, of course, applies both to leaders and followers. I see the same thing. Sometimes leaders using their thumb to press all the time on the follower's hands or grabbing the hand to be able to yank a turn. This is not good. So always try to just lead and follow through connection and contact, not through force. Let me know in the comments what other topics you would like me to talk about. See you in the next one.